Hey guys, sorry for the late upload. I was in Washington this past week for the Capitals Gaming Showcase Finals, where my boys from Entourage ended up winning the first NHL-based Sixes event ever. One of the best events I've ever attended, but obviously I wasn't able to upload during it. So let's get into all of the playoff predictor cards for this year. Now, last year, I really liked this event. Any event that kind of includes the NHL, makes it a little bit more interaction in terms of the real thing, I'm all for. But this event's going to work a little bit different because, well, last year it kind of just carried on. They added cards throughout the end of the year. This year it looks like it's just a one-week event, and you're going to be able to get, any of these cards, and once they're gone, they're gone. So the value in these cards changes a ton throughout. If you are new to this year or didn't partake in last year's playoff predictor, essentially what happens is it's a guessing game. So if you pick a player on a team that finishes in the wild card position for either conference, so right now it would be the Islanders and the Blue Jackets in the East, and then Vancouver and Nashville in the West, those players will jump up to a 97 overall. Now, the guys that are in the first three in each division, so Washington, Philly, Pittsburgh, Boston, Tampa, Toronto in the East, those guys will go to a 92. In the West, it's St. Louis, Colorado, Dallas, Vegas, Edmonton, Calgary. So again, those guys will go to a 92. But really, those will adjust every Monday and Friday. So every Monday, I believe it's going to be 5 p.m., and every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the cards will adjust to the position that they're in. So it's really big for HUT champs, really, and not to mention the actual GWC, which I'm going to have a later video about explaining everything about the GWC coming up. Because those weekend events, you're going to get 97 overalls on your team based on how, the player or the teams do throughout the week. So I might start releasing videos, just quick ones to say, hey, these guys are probably going to jump up to 97. But again, it's all guessing. It's all guesswork in terms of that. So that being said, let's go over all the cards, and I'll kind of give you where they are located in at the end of the year, April 6th. Regardless, they will stay what their final positions are. So what you're really trying to guess is, the week, the wild card week for, the wild card positions for each of those teams at the end of the year at April 6th. Those are what you want to bank on because those will stay 97 overalls or 92s or 90s. So let's get into all of the cards and go over them one by one like usual. So first we've got Travis Sanheim, the 6'3", 181 defenseman, 90 overall, and he's going to bump up to a 92 because right now they are in a divisional spot in the Metro. This is a very good card. Any defenseman over 6'1" is going to be good as long as he's got good speed, and once he becomes a 92, his speed is going to be 99, acceleration, agility is going to be right there as well. His slap shot power being 90, accuracy will be 86. Very, very well-rounded card. Body checking will be 90. This is a fantastic card to have regardless, just based on the size alone, and you combine that with a speed and good shot. Not a bad option at all. Now, that being said, right now they're 5 points up on the wild card spot. Philly has some holes. They're hot of late, but, it looks like they kind of have a 5-point lead is pretty tough. So even in the next couple weeks, it would take a pretty big drop off for them to fall into the wild card spot. So bank on him being a 92. Next, we've got Jake Virtanen from the Vancouver Canucks, who are in a wild card spot right now. So on Monday, he should jump up to a 97. So, that being said, his skating's all going to be 99, which is great. Right-handed, 6'1", 229. Great size. Then when you think about his shot power is going to be, well, for slap shot, it's going to be, 99. Slap shot power, or wrist shot power will be 98. And then the accuracy is going to be in the mid-90s as well. Body checking is going to be 99. His awareness stats are pretty rough. But when he gets up to a 97, those will be fantastic. I mean, they'll be, 94 and 90 overall, so those will be fine as well. This is a very, very good card, as long as he stays a 97. If he isn't a 97, even based on the size, this isn't a bad card at all. The awareness stats are really low, though, for this stage of the game for a 90 overall, so be wary of that. And he's only going to be a winger. There's a lot of really good right-handed winger cards available. So if he drops to a 90, say that they get knocked out of the playoff spot, they only have a 2-point edge on Winnipeg and Arizona. So, the range of outcomes for Vancouver are all over the place. And, I'd probably avoid Jake Virtanen just because of that. His investment will cost a lot. Then we've got Paul Stastny from the Vegas Golden Knights. This is going to be a 92 no matter what. There's really no way I see Vegas falling all the way into either a wild card spot or a out of the playoffs. So 92, and if he's staying 92, he's going to have 97 draws, which makes him effective no matter what. But that being said, it's kind of just ho-hum. He's going to have 90 slap shot, wrist shot accuracy. His speed will be 97 across the board. Very good card. Not to say that it's not, but it's probably going to cost you quite a bit in terms of actual costs. Let's take a look real quick at what he is going for right now. Like 200K. I really wouldn't spend that much on him because that would be like a low master set item. There'll be better cards available. I would probably avoid Paul Stastny. Next, we've got Jeff Skinner. He is going to remain a 90. So you are investing in 97 speed, 99 acceleration and agility. 2 to X, 2 to DK is not bad. Slap shot or wrist shot in the about right around 90 overall. Face-offs at 89, but he is only 5'11", 195. He will have 99 speed with the X synergy activated, but again, just kind of meh across the board here. Nothing special. I would probably avoid Jeff Skinner. Now, if he does fall to like 150K, or sorry, how about 100K? That's not bad. But anything more than that, no, pass. After that, we've got Igor Shesterkin from the New York Rangers, 6'1", 183. This is a hard pass for me just based on size alone. Any goalie under 6'4", 6'3 is just kind of hindering yourself from the incidental contact saves that those big goalies will make. Even if he becomes a 97, this is a pass for me. After that, we've got David Savard, 90 overall, right defenseman, 6'2", 227. The fact that he's a right defenseman and 6'2", 227 makes him valuable because, well, the right defense is still going to be the weakest position throughout the year, and Columbus is in the mix for a wild card spot. Now, they have dealt with an insane amount of injuries. They are a true fringe team because behind them is Carolina. I don't think the Rangers will catch up, but Carolina is 3 points back with 3 games in hand, so I think in the end that Carolina will probably pass the Blue Jackets. They've dealt with just so much adversity. That being said, in the first upgrade, because he is in the wild card position, this is going to be one of the better defenseman cards in the game, just based on size, speed, and shot. His slap shot power is going to jump up to a 97. The accuracy is going to be kind of crap at 85, but that's fine. Body checking will be 97. So this would be a fantastic card to have for the next few weeks, but you got to pay attention because Carolina is hard on them. Then we've got Bryan Rust from the Pittsburgh Penguins. 5'11", 192, so kind of smaller. His speed is 99, no, regardless. He's going to be a 92. Right now, they're only 2 points up on a wild card spot, but Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh. I would be stunned if they fall to a wild card position, so let's just play that they're 92. It makes him like one of those good or decent master set players from earlier on in the year. Nothing super excited, or nothing to be super excited about. He's going to have 90 shot and 99 speed, but he's only 5'11", 192. And right-handed. Like I said, there are a ton of good right-handed winger cards. He's only got 71 draws, so this isn't going to be a void for me. After that, we've got Rickard Rakell from the Anaheim Ducks. He will be a 90 overall, so what you see is what you get. If you are someone who is struggling for, better cards in the 90s, this is probably one to target at 6'2", 198. Good size and 98 speed across the board. High 80s for his shot. And the offensive defensive awareness at 90 and 87. Not terrible. He's not going to be used on the draw with only 86 faceoffs, so if you do, again, right-handed winger card, again, he'd have to go for pretty cheap for me to want him. If we take a look at the market right now, I wouldn't want to pay 100K for him, but he's going for about 100. That's not a terrible price for him, but remember, he will stay a 90. Following him, we've got the NEAL PIONK from the Winnipeg Jets. Now, the Jets are in a fight for the wild card. Right now, they are out of the playoffs, so they would be a 90. This card would be a 90 overall for the first upgrade on Monday. But they are tied with Nashville and Vancouver, but they have games and they played more games. So they will finish. If they do make the playoffs, he would be a 97. In my opinion, which would be super valuable from an offensive standpoint. Again, he is a little bit smaller, but right defense is rare. Speed would be 99 across the board. Accuracy would be 91. Power would be 99. So that's the most important part. Body checking would be in the 90s. Offensive and defensive awareness would almost be 99. This would be a very, very good card, but only if he gets that upgrade. If he doesn't, he's too small to make up for the stats. So, again, watch as the weeks go on. You can pay attention if Winnipeg's got some games, then they might be able to sneak into the wild card spot, and this card would be very, very valuable from an offensive standpoint. Then we've got Dmitry Orlov, the 90 overall left defenseman. He's going to get a 92. They're going to make the division, so we can play it on that. So he's going to have 99 skating across the board. His slap shot power is going to be 92. Accuracy is 86, so that's good. Body checking will be 89. Hand stats will all be 91. Offensive defensive awareness will be 92. Very, very good card, but there are a ton of good left defensemen, so keep that in mind. But this isn't bad. If you wanted to hold on to him, he's got end-game speed, and his shot's going to be pretty decent, but again, you'd have to play it by ear, but depending on what you've got, his 5'11" is kind of tough. After that, we've got the Leafs, Ilya Mikheyev, 6'2", 194. Despite how embarrassing the Leafs have been this year, I would be blown away if they do not make the division. So right now, as it stands right now, they have 78 points. They are locked into that third spot. The only team behind them in the Atlantic is going to be Florida, who is 5 points back. That's really tough to make up. They would have to fall apart, and they still have such a great offense. I would be stunned. So let's play that this is going to be a 92. His speed will be 98 across the board. Wrist shot and slap shot power will be 92. Hand stats all 89, which makes him kind of ho-hum because he would be a winger card. You can't put him at center. He's got 71 draws, and his awareness stats will be kind of low for a 92 overall. In my opinion, I would sell him. I bet there's a lot of Leaf fans out there that'd probably take him, and he's only going to be a 92 pretty much guaranteed. After him, we've got Curtis McDermott from the LA Kings. He will be a 90 overall, but he's 6'5", 233. Big boys that have 97 skating with 99 balance are the meta in this game. That instantly makes him one of the better defenseman cards in this game. You combine that with the fact that he's got 93 slap shot power and 81 accuracy, which is enough. Body checking at 96, stick checking at 92. The only rough part about this card is that he's got 89 defensive awareness with 81 offensive awareness. But regardless, this is a very, very good card. And if you went after him, I see no problem with that. He's got 2-to-1T, which helps the slap shot a little bit more. But this is with SP. Again, he's going to be 99. This is a very, very good defenseman card in the game. If you can't afford Chara, off the top of my head, Chara or Hedman, this is a great alternative. Then we've got Kevin LeBanc from my Sharks. He will be a 90, unfortunately. He will have 99 speed across the board. His shot will be under 90. Yeah, this is a hard avoid. He doesn't do enough of anything to be worth it. So, yeah, we're going to avoid the Kevin LeBanc. Then we've got the 90 overall Jack Hughes. He will as well be a 90 overall. 5'10", 168. He is teeny. The only way that you could even justify having this card is if you are someone that straight lines and scores off the rush. If you are someone that likes to control TOA in the corners, down low, this is not going to be a card that you can use at all. That being said, he has 99 speed, acceleration, and agility. His endurance is only an 86, which is kind of rough. Means that he's going to run out of his energy pretty quick. But his shots above 90s, hand stats are in the mid-90s. But again, body checking at 75, that's really tough to stomach. And you can't put him at center with only 85 draws at this stage of the game. There's only one type of player, like I said, someone that straight lines. They're the only ones that can use this type of card. After that, we've got Noah Hanifin, 6'3", 206. This is a good card just based on size alone for the Calgary Flames. So the Flames are in, again, that kind of middle period of wild card and division. So this is going to be a card that you're going to have to watch for, because if he gets up to a 97, very, very good. 6'3", 206 is good size. He's going to have 99 skating. Right now, he's going to be bumped up to a 92. But that being said, they're 1 point up on Vancouver. Vancouver's got 2 games in hand for the wild card position. But then after that, they also have Arizona kind of nipping on their heels with 3 points back. This one's going to be tough to judge. Even if he is a 92, this is still a very, very good card. There are, again, like I said, a lot of good left defensemen, though. You'd have to watch. But yeah, if he's a 92, I mean, he could miss the playoffs. I don't think Calgary will miss. That'd be kind of stunning, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities. At 90 overall, that's tough to stomach just because of the cost and whatnot. But if he is a 97 or a 92, this is a pretty good card to have. Then we've got Denis Gurianov from the Dallas Stars, who are having a fantastic year right now. They've got a pretty good handle. They are going to finish in the top 3 of their division. Really not going to, there's no way they would fall into the wild card or out of the playoffs, so you're looking at a 92. He's got 99 skating across the board at 6'3", 200, which is elite. He's going to have 93 slap shot and wrist shot power, 88 for accuracy on the slap shot, 89 for wrist shot. And then his hand stats are kind of meh, 92 deking, 88s for hand-eye passing, puck control, and body checking. But his offensive defensive awareness will be decent in the 80s, nothing crazy though. This is a very, very good left-handed winger card based on size, speed, and shot. So I would actually go in and this would be a card I would invest in because even at a 92, he's going to be very good. Following him, we've got Conor Garland. Again, this is going to be one because the Coyotes are just out. Right now, they're tied for the last wildcard spot, but they're missing out because of games in hand. 2 to SP is good. 5'10", 165 is kind of tough. So again, if you are someone who straight lines, this is the kind of card to go after because if they do get in, it is more than likely going to be in the wild card position. And at 97, a straight line warrior with this card is going to be awfully tough. So keep that in mind. If he doesn't, even if he stays at a 90 overall, it's a hard avoid. Following him, we've got Brendan Gallagher, 5'9", 181, hard avoid all the way across the board. He's going to stay at 90. Unfortunately, Montreal Canadiens fans, he does nothing good enough to value. He's too small, so unfortunately, this is just a hard avoid across the board. Warren Fogle from the Carolina Hurricanes, a playoff hero last year. They are, again, they're one of the teams that are going to be right in that wild card spot. They are going to be a 90 for this Monday update, but by the time Friday comes around, they've got games in hand on Columbus. They could very well be, they're 3 points back. They could very well be in a playoff or a wild card spot, and that's going to bump him up to a 97. This 97 will be very good. He could be a center at 90 overall faceoff. He's a 97. I don't think they're going to catch one of the 3 Metropolitan Division teams, so this would be a wild card division team if you do get him. So this would not be a bad investment now, because as the games go on, I really think Columbus is going to fall out and Carolina is going to take their place, which would make this card very, very valuable. Next, we've got Valtteri Filppula from the Detroit Red Wings. This is going to be a 90, obviously. With 2 to SP, he's going to have 99 skating, essentially. High 80 shot, 92 on the draw. This would be a cheap upgrade at center if you're someone who has a lower overall team, needs someone for the 3rd and 4th line as GWC comes up, so keep that in mind, but this is an avoid for me. Next, we've got Joel Eriksson X, 6'1", 206, 99 speed, so he's got decent size, good speed, shot at the 90 and 84 overall. I do not think the Wild will make the playoffs. Right now, they are only 1 point out, but they just have a really old, aging team. I do not think that this will work out, so he's going to stay at 90, and again, kind of ho-hum. He's going to be you could put him on center at 88 faceoff, but I wouldn't. He does have 2 FB, so he could bump that up a little bit, but I would have him, his awareness stats are just too low for what you're going to pay. This would be an avoid for me. Following him, we've got the 90 overall, Jordan Eberle. He's going to be a 97 overall, right-handed winger card. Obviously the 97s are going to be super important. They are 2 points back at Pittsburgh. I don't think they catch Pittsburgh. They have same amount of games played, but that one's, again, it's going to be a fight there because Pittsburgh is 2 points ahead. I think that they are pretty safe in the wild card position, so this would be a pretty sweet card to have at 97 overall. And today he will be a 97 overall. Then we've got the 90 overall, Jonas Donskoy, 2 to 1T, 2 to X, very good synergies, 99 skating across the board. I think that they're guaranteed to be in the top 3, so his shot is going to be, slap shot power is going to be 90, but his accuracy is only going to be 88, sorry. I think this is going to cost too much because everyone's like, okay, he's going to be a 92. I just think that there are better cards for him. Although the synergies are very good, I just think his shot's going to be under 90, so just keep that in mind. Then we've got Alex DeBrincat at the 90 overall. This is only, again, usable for straight line warriors. Anyone that likes to control TOA, hard avoid. He is going to stay at 90. Chicago will miss the playoffs. yeah, like that's the only way you'd use this card. And if you do that, if you do play that way, this isn't a bad card at all. His wrist shots, 93 accuracy, 89 power, deking 84, hand-eye 92, passing 93, puck control 93. Not a bad card at all with 99 skating for someone that plays that way. And then the 90, Evgeny Dadonov. I really don't think Florida's going to make the playoffs. They would have to do a lot of catching up, so this is going to be a 90 overall. Again, just kind of ho-hum, nothing really crazy here. Only people that should go after this card is if you're looking for a cheaper upgrade from, instead of buying a master set guy. This is, nothing crazy. And the 90, Anthony Cirelli, he is going to be a 92, so he will have 99 skating. His shot will be 89 accuracy, 90 power. Hand stats will be 90 overall. Faceoffs 97. This is a pretty good card. 2 to SP as well. Not bad at all. I'd be curious to see what he's going for. Let's take a look, because this isn't going to be a bad card at all. 190, 200. If he gets around 160, that would kind of be where I'd want to go for this card, but that's not a bad option at all. After that, we've got BRYAN and CARLO. In my opinion, probably one of the best cards to come out of this set. He will be a 92, meaning that he will get 98 skating across the board. His slap shot power will be 94. He does come with SP if you do need that synergy. He'll have 83 accuracy. Passing will be 88. Body checking will be 93. And his awareness stats will be high enough to be, usable. 6'5", 212, and a right defenseman. Sign me up. This is a very, very good card. Tyler BOZAK, so he will be a 92. He will have 99 skating. His slap shot and wrist shot will be right around 90. Hand stats will be 90 as well, and he has 99 face-offs. So obviously a very, very good card. Now keep in mind he is right-handed, so if you are not someone who can use right-handed centerman like myself, that kind of limits it because he'd be a winger card, but his awareness stats will jump up over 80. Let's just see what he would go for. I'm kind of curious. He's got to be over 200. See, I would pay this over the Anthony Cirelli for sure, but again, that's just me. So, not a bad option as well. Then we've got Mark Borowiecki, so left defenseman, he will stay at 90 overall. Not really usable. I would not go after this card. He has great skating, obviously with the X energy activated, but his accuracy 78. At this stage in the game, hard pass for me. Even though he is 6'1", not bad. There are so many better left defensemen for 90 overall. Then we've got Nick Bonino. He has got a good shot at being, if Nashville is going to make the playoffs, it will be in the wild card. So he would be a 97 overall, which obviously is very good. He already comes with 99 skating. His accuracy would be 92. His slap shot power would be 98. All of his hand stats would be 90, bad math on my part, 95. Very, very, very good card. And he's already got 96 faceoffs. This is a fantastic card to have, but he has the danger of staying at 90. And if he does stay at 90, that's fine. But if we go and look right now, because he is in a wild card spot, he's going to be expensive because he's about to be a 97. And I would not pay 300 for a card that is tied to be knocked out of the playoffs, because you could pay 300 right now and get a 90 overall. So just be wary of that. Then we've got Ethan Bear from the Edmonton Oilers, 5'11", 197, 99 skating, essentially. The slap shot power at 92. Oh, he will be in the wild card, the division, so he will be a 93 for slap shot, 99 skating. Offensive defensive awareness in the high 80s. Stick checking will be 90. He is kind of small, but he is right-handed, so he also does have the possibility of being a wild card team, which obviously would make him valuable, but this one's tough because he is smaller, and there's other right defensemen I'd rather have. I would not pay $240 for this. I would rather go after the other guys that are bigger on right defense. But if he does drop back into that wild card spot, then obviously he's going to be valuable. So, guys, the long video today. I'll do updates for you every Friday and Monday, based on what I think over the week, what will happen over the weekend in terms of their ratings change. You should see one for today, which would be the first one that you'll see the upgrades then. But, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.